Hello students, welcome to your online education class. We were in the some few last classes we have discussed what is co-curricular activity, what is its objective, and what are the different types of objectives. Quite a long chapter, so different types of question also you have got already, and this is the last part or last question, probable question which can come for your exam purpose or whatever you say. So this is the last topic what we must discuss before ending the chapter. So we have done the definition what is co-curricular activity and how it is helpful to us, what is its objective, why it is important for our health, not only our physical health but mental health, why it is important for to develop ourselves better, for making ourselves appropriate for the society, etc. So today the last topic is the significance of co-curricular activity. So it can come for 6 marks also or 4 marks maybe. 8 to 10 points are there in your book. I have taken the same points from your book. So if you go through the points, you can see in the live classes when we will meet each other in the live classes, I will discuss the points in the book, how far you have to write and what you have to write. But for now, I am just discussing the points. First, number 1, by putting their potentials to use. Now see, as I have told that when we are engaged in some co-curricular activity, we are using our own thought process, we are using our own characteristics what we have inside, isn't it? So through the usage of our brain and usage of our capacity which is hidden inside, we are taking out or we are bringing out our potential which is hidden inside. So first significance, we can say that co-curricular activities are helping us to explore our inner capacity, explore our potential. Potentials means capacity which is hidden inside. We don't know, maybe we don't know about it, but it is hidden inside. Number 2, socialization of individual. Now see, in different sorts of, when we were discussing the different types of co-curricular activity, I have told you some games and sports like that, isn't it? So over there, you are socializing yourself with others. How? Because when you are doing something in a group or as a group activity, you have to communicate with each other. You have to understand others. Then only others will understand you, isn't it? So over there, you are communicating each other and you are starting socialization. You are meeting other people. You are knowing their opinion. You are adjusting yourself. They are also adjusting along with your decisions. So a mutual understanding continuously goes on, and that is enhancing you to socialize with others. Number 3, increase of self-confidence and dependence. So why co-curricular activity is increasing the self-confidence in you? When you are told something to do or you are given the option to give your opinion about something, then you are utilizing your own intelligence and your own confidence, you are depending on your decision what you are telling about. Before you talk, you think twice or thrice, isn't it? So that is helping you to increase your confidence inside you. So increase of self-confidence means when you are doing something in a group or when you are creating something, you are thinking about what the next step you are going to take and how you are going to present, and that is helping you to increase your self-confidence. Next point, removes monotony in work. See, it is very obvious. When I was discussing the objective of co-curricular activity, I have told that it is a very helpful process of reducing or removing monotony. What is the meaning of monotony? Monotony means boredom. Or when you are doing, suppose the 8 periods are there in your school, we all know, and in each and every class, if you get serious classes, then it will be obviously very much boring. So this art and craft class, music class, dance class, or sometimes when we participate in different cultural programs, over there we have to get rehearsals, we have to rehearse well, isn't it? So these are, excuse me, these are all helping you to remove boredom during studies. Why do we keep it after tiffin period mainly, majority time? Because after that slowly we start feel tired, isn't it? And if some variation will come in our regular routine, then it may bring some difference in the day, isn't it? Some special class when you get, just think about you when you used to get your library classes, what you have done in my class. I also remember. So how fun we used to make, isn't it? Yes, like that. So all these are recreational classes, and so I don't want to scold you on that time. I remember very well. And so that, just jokes apart, when you get these classes, it removes the monotony, the boredom. You used to meet together, you used to talk, you used to do the rules and regulations of the library and everything you always follow. But still you used to get some refreshment, isn't it? Because that becomes refreshing for you when continuously if you do serious classes, it can bring some boredom in your studies. So it removes monotony in your work. Next, stimulate to work. So after, suppose these recreational classes, if you get some serious class like maths or science, or maybe some difficult class which you feel personally difficult, it can bring a little bit change in you, isn't it? Okay, we have made fun. Now again, let's come back to our main phase of work, isn't it? So that can also help you to stimulate to do work. You are getting the stimulation that yes, we are studying side by side, simultaneously we are getting some energy through all these co-curricular activities. Next is lasting sense of discipline. Now see why the discipline is throughout the chapter we have discussed about discipline. Though these are the part of curriculum and these are giving you some good leisure time, some quality time, and you are getting some changes from your regular routine, but still there are some rules and regulations which you have to follow, isn't it? When you are making something creative, if you use water in place of gum, suppose a handwork you are doing, you are using water in place of gum, what will happen? You will not be able to join, or you are not able to fix them, isn't it? So there's rule that here you have to apply gum. Over where you have to put color, if you put gum, what will happen? It will be discolored and it will be wasted. So whatever, you should think it in a different way, that whatever you are doing, whatever you are thinking about, or what step you are taking, before that you are thinking that whether it will work or not. So there is a discipline that beyond that you cannot do, or beyond that you cannot go, isn't it? Because the rule is to put color over there. If we put red color on the sky, what will happen? It will be something uglier, isn't it? If we put the grass color, if we make pink, what will happen? It will not work. No one will, everyone will smile, just like a 1 year or 2 year baby you have maybe drawn, it will be told, isn't it? So when you are doing something, you are following the rules and regulations, you are doing the work according to the discipline and such. So how it is helping? It is helping you to last your sense of discipline. You are paying attention to it, you are putting your disciplines, you know the rules and regulations. Before even you are participating in sports, what happens? When you are participating in sports, what do? You know the rules and regulations. If you violate the track, what will happen? You will be dismissed. In the same manner, whatever you are doing in co-curricular activity, that is also helping you to bring your discipline. Next point, quality leisure time. It is also a very good point and important point. So when you are spending some time with these activities, this is named as a quality time, isn't it? Because you are creating something, you are socializing somewhere, you are meeting people together, you are not doing something else, isn't it? If you think of something else, that may bring some ill thoughts in you. But when you are spending it with co-curricular activities, maybe group activity, maybe singly, you are doing something, you want to represent a project in front of many people, over there you are preparing yourself, so you are spending a quality time. So quality leisure time is also a very important point. Finally, working relation, a warm relation between teacher and students. See, when we used to get our regular classes, unfortunately nowadays we are not getting. So when we were getting classes, we used to do many things along with these co-curricular activities, isn't it? We used to make fun. Some notorious students used to do something else, and they used to make us fun. Though sometimes I feel angry and I have scolded you also, but still it was fun, part of everything, isn't it? And thus we used to get a good relation between you and me, isn't it? Like that. So these co-curricular activities, when our sports ma'am used to communicate with you, we used to have fun with your sportsman, sports ma'am. So there was a good healthy relation between you and her. So like that, when you are participating in such co-curricular activity, over there your instructor or your teacher is having a good and cordial relation with you. There are growing some good and healthy relation, which can be termed as warm and healthy relation. So when you are doing in group something, when the instructor is instructing you something and you are following them, a warm and healthy relation will automatically grow. So these are the main points of co-curricular activities and its significance. So 4 to 6 marks if it will come. You will read the book and short 2 to 3 sentence per point you will write, not more than that. When I will do the live class, I will tell you how much you have to write. You don't have to write more than that. So this is all for today. Next day we will start with a fresh chapter. And one thing I must say before ending, that significance of co-curricular activity and objectives of co-curricular activity, you don't mix up. These two are different. Significance means what is its importance, and objectives means why we are including it as a part of our curriculum. Co-curricular, which is running parallelly with curriculum. So significance and objectives two are separate. You have already got the PDF of the previous part, and this part again you will get the PDF at the end, and you will see the points are separate. Maybe the similarities are there, but the points are totally separate. So what question is given, either objective of co-curricular activity or significance, you have to keep it in mind. Okay, so this is all for today. Next day we will start with a fresh class. Thank you very much.